welcome back. I'm Melissa, the owner of Cali Meets NYC, and we are a fragrance business based out of Lake Worth, Florida. And I'm going to do a studio tour. So I know I've been talking about it for a very long time since we moved to Florida, and now I figured in Vlogmas, I'll show you guys the studio. So as soon as you come into the studio, see my apron, some pictures, pouring pictures, and then my lovely Cali Meets NYC sign that says candles, room sprays, and wax melts, and we no longer sell wax melts, so it's a little old. But our giant melter is here, but this is where I do a lot of the pouring, all of the pouring for every single thing that we make: candles, room sprays, sugar scrubs, body butters, everything. So the stands are from IKEA, as well as all of the organizing components. In here we have our scent samples, some empty plastic jars, our candle tins, and these storage containers are all from IKEA, including this one at the bottom. That's where we keep our gift set boxes. Still see some messy things, but this pegboard is also from IKEA, as well as all the little components that are on it. And so you'll see I have my labels, my body butter labels on here. Our shrink wrap bands for our room spray and our reed diffusers, wick holders, of course, wick trimmers, our thermometer, and some little doodads. Then we have our candle warning labels and our thank you label, and then our thank you cards, and then our Cali Meets NYC info cards. We have sugar, where I'm trying to figure out where the best place to put that, so it's just sitting there. Our sales map. This has not been updated in a while because we have sent to Hawaii. And here is some of our samples, which I have to, we're working on creating new samples. And then thank you cards and some more extra thank you cards at the bottom, and then some more fragrance samples. And then down below are our equipment for our body butters and room sprays, and then our packing peanuts. Here's my desk. It's a little messy. But here's where we keep some stock. I'll show you in more detail later. And then some shipping boxes. Those are our 8x8 boxes. Some leftover body butter. And then down below is our body butter ingredients, some more peanuts. And then in there, in the third one is our wax, so some more wax. So these containers, I usually keep my wicks. I keep a lot of things that we use on a regular basis, some mixing utensils. I like to keep everything, a drawer, like everything has its own drawer. So lids for our body butters and sugar scrubs, lids for our candles, everything has its own drawer. Caps for fragrance oils, more wick holders, our glue gun, our wicks, and then our label holder. So here's like an overview. So now I'll show you what's in this closet. So usually we keep a lot of, the extra vessels and things of that nature, but we're kind of out of stock of a lot of things right now. So it's kind of empty. So you'll see some of our packing materials, some extra boxes of things I've ordered. Up here is a sewing machine and my camera case, some art supplies, my headrest for my chair, just a bunch of random things. And so I feel like this closet could be a little bit more organized, well, a lot more organized, and I can utilize this space better. So here's my utility cart. On top is my branded tape and my shipping scale, and then here is on the second part is where I keep most of the fragrance oils I use on a regular basis, and the third is the residual, so a little overstock, and then some of the seasonal scents as well. But yeah, and that cart kind of can go everywhere. I like that it's movable. And here is my desk, my shipping printers right on top. It's a little messy, but don't mind that. So here's some extra fragrance oil that I need to find a better storage situation for. And some samples. And then some 3-wick vessels, a lot of testing jars, and then a lot more testing jars, and then some candles that we've purchased from other businesses, and then candle tins, and then some body butter, room sprays, and then tissue papers down at the bottom, and then some photo stuff. And then here's the body butter that needs to get put away. And some of the body butter is my own body butter, because when I'm making a whole bunch at one time, sometimes I'll have extra and I'll just put it into a jar because it doesn't fill up the jars. And here are some room spray jars. And other than that, that is the end of the candle studio tour. We have grown so much throughout these many years, and it's such a blessing to be able to have, a dedicated space to my business. Knowing that I was running Cali Meets NYC out of our 1-bedroom apartment and having all of the boxes basically, take over our living room and dining room and make candles in the kitchen. It's unbelievable to see where we are right now. I'm so thankful, so thankful, because I feel like the boxes just took over our living room. God bless my husband, because it looked insane. It honestly looked insane. We had like a counter, and so just boxes piled up. And then we had the 2 storage units. One was filled with Cali Meets NYC stuff, like extra vessels. And so I would, obviously I would buy in bulk. And so anytime I had extra vessels, I would just store them downstairs so it wouldn't take over our whole entire apartment, even though, there's only so much space you have in the apartment. So I was trying not to be crazy. And now we have space to store things. It's just such a blessing. But this is what it looks like after Black Friday. I am waiting on things to arrive. I'm out of vessels. But it's such a blessing to have all of this stuff. But in our living room, I do have some things in our living room. So I have extra boxes. So you saw some smaller boxes here, and so these are the boxes I use on a regular basis. the other boxes. So I have a 12 by 12 box and a 10 by 10 box. And those are in the back. And then I also have a lot of replica surfaces over there. I have one here, but mainly all of them are in the back because it just doesn't make sense to store them here. I could put them in the closet, but I could put a lot of things in the closet, but I need to find a better storage situation for the closet, and that's why I'm hesitant to put a lot of things in there, because I don't want it to look crazy, and I'm a very organized person, or I like to be. I know my Jess doesn't look that way, but I like to be very organized, and so I want it to look a certain way. But that's the studio tour. If you like more videos like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, bye you guys.